Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the pitch for the next match, Jong Holland and B.A.Y.S Football Club from St. Lucia.
Tawagin, sige bogi siya. And here we go for the second match. The local boys are going to take it against the guys from St. Lucia B.A.Y.S Football Club. Local champions Jong Holland will be playing in the red, white, and blue. They're coming out in their golden jersey, as the guys from St. Lucia are coming in red and white. Yes, this is the Curaçao local champion. We are in the Stadion Ergilio Hato of Curaçao. And we're going to give you the second match of today in the Club Shield and the Caribbean Club Shield, as the teams stand, await, of course, for the referees to start this another great match that we're going to be having tonight, as Jong Holland faces the B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia. The B.A.Y.S Club comes from the preliminary rounds when they beat the Eagles from St. Martin 1-0. As we go, the teams are saluting each other in the Stadion Ergilio Hato, built in 1978 with a capacity of 10,000 in the beautiful neighborhood of Brivegat. Welcome St. Lucians and welcome Curaçao to the Caribbean Football Union YouTube channel. As we go, we would like to have a special thanks to our partners, Macron, Marca Sports, Powerade, BLUU app, Google it, you will find it, Flow Business Curaçao for this great internet connection, and also thank you to the Federación de Fútbol Curaçao for being gracious as hosts of this great tournament. We are about to take off. We are about to take off as Jong Holland is in their gold uniform. This is the third time that they are playing the Club Shield. They started the first Club Shield in 2019. Then they played also in 2023. And now they're going to be playing 2024. They are the current champions, Curaçao champions, as we see. The captains, Brian, taking the toss, of course, from Dwayne Baptist, as the captain stand and take the pictures. Ready for play, of course, in this great tournament of the Caribbean Club Shield with our partners Marca Sports and Macron, Federación de Fútbol Curaçao, BLUU app, and of course the nation of Curaçao. As we go doing the preparations, the refereeing today. And we are ready to set off as team motivation in the middle of the field by B.A.Y.S Club from the guys from St. Lucia. Both teams are doing the last prayers because they're going to need it. This is a knockout stage. And let's see how this performance goes as Curaçao is playing under the local stadium of Ergilio Hato. The teams are changing side, with Curaçao playing on the south side of the course, and FC B.A.Y.S Club is choosing the north side. As the whistle goes, Timothy Terry whistles is off in the Stadion Ergilio Hato. Long play by Asha Bernardes with Daniel. Daniel has the ball. Jong Holland is a team known to be playing very wide and open into their defensive side, as we can see it today. But a fast play by Longville. Jong Holland knows the field. This is where we play some of our local championship games. As Daniel Rosa has the ball now, he plays it easily. Down the line for Brian. Brian for Asha. Asha plays it back for Brian. Brian loses the ball, but he gains it. As Zenius Nicola goes down. Hard entry here. Very hard entry. The first hard entry of the game. We are live in Stadion Ergilio Hato. As Brian Anastasia had a hard clash with Jones. Brian Anastasia is also a member of the national selection of Curaçao. He was invited a couple of times. As we go, as the first look, we are playing into the second minute of the game. This is the second game for the B.A.Y.S base club from St. Lucia. We are live. Stadion Ergilio Hato, the YouTube channel CFU. As we go by, we're going to give you some information also about the CFU. Established in 1978, the Caribbean Football Union is a representative organization for 31 football associations across the English, Dutch, French, and the beautiful Caribbean, also Spanish speaking, of course. Members compete in CONCACAF, as you all know. And it seems that Elias Jones has a serious injury here when he clashed with Brian Anastasia, the captain. The Club Shield was established in 2018, and they gave it the name of Caribbean Club Shield. In 2019, we hosted it, also in Curaçao. The competition has a primary objective of advancing professional football and promoting professional football throughout the Caribbean. Participation is open to semi-professional and amateurs. I hope that everything is okay with Elias Jones. Ashar Bernardo shows a worried look. He is still down, and it seems like if they're going to be having to make a substitution, it's not usual that a player stays like that and gets that support and the way that they're taking him off. I hope everything is okay with Elias Jones after a hard clash with Brian Anastasia. As we go along about the Club Shield. Participation, of course, open to semi-professional teams as Ashar Bernardes, center defense and key player of Jong Holland, is behind the ball. He has Brian Anastasia with him. As base club is defending very high cross here. As Terry whistles. This is the short goalkeeper that we were talking about. Very short, but very effective. He is the shortest goalkeeper in the tournament. I'm quite sure of it. As we play, Kareem Montes here kicks it away. And play here, Longville. Longville is trying to take it off. Brian is down. But very easy play by Daniel Rosa. He has with him Kent Sully. Asha plays it long again. And a long intent in finding. But could not, as we see. Ricky Leonti. A bit heavy defender, but quite technical. He also played in the first game as Leante throws it long, searching for Longville. Longville loses the ball to Rosa. Rosa to Solly. Solly to Asha. Asha Bernardes. He's with the ball. He's playing it. He's looking it. He's plays it back for Solly. While B.A.Y.S Football Club is giving Holland all the space that they need actually to play. Rosa tries to get it off, but Rio Longville. It is expected, of course, locally for Holland to win this. It's not fair to say, but it's expected for Holland to win this game. And the next game, we don't know what happened on the other field if Arnett Gardens wins. They're going to be playing Arnett Gardens. Here, right in the middle, Sharanda Rocha through George Brito. They crossing it in the middle, played back, very dangerous. Long play by B.A.Y.S Club. Ashar is there, and Holland is taken over. Holland is already taken over the game while we're playing 6 minutes. Welcome Curaçao. Welcome Curaçao. Bom Bini na grang partido. The Holland contra the B.A.Y.S Club de St. Lucia. We're teaching you also a bit of Papiamento. Welcome St. Lucia, and also many thanks to the Caribbean Football Union for the great work that they have there. Attack here by Holland. And it's in the middle. Sharanda Pito Rocha was waiting for it. As Jong Holland is showing a bit more dominance in the first 7 minutes of the game. And here we go for the replay, of course. Whereas a nice cross where Rocha was waiting for the ball and almost is the first attack in the game of today. Man down again in B.A.Y.S Club. This is the second player who's down. B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia had a hard time against the Eagles in the opening game Thursday, so they have like 1 day rest, and they played in the afternoon in the hot sun, so their players should be a bit stiff. That's the issue of the Caribbean Club Shield. Within 10 days, teams might be playing a lot of games. Here we see the player taken off as Jong Holland is watching. Solly is there. Maria is there. While Sharanda Rocha is walking towards the goal, and behind the ball again, he takes all the free kicks. It's Ashar Bernardes, very known player in Curaçao. He's given it cross on the side by the goal, defended by Shurel Maturin. Very short keeper, but don't underestimate his capabilities. As Holland goes for the corner kick again, Ashar, he's crossing it in the hands, as we said, of Shurel Maturin. He has it. And he's going to play it very long. Looking for Longville. Longville here. The winger not getting out at all. It's going to be a hard day for B.A.Y.S Football Club, but as they say, it's football papa. Just what happened with the Metropolitan. As we go, Defense Force in a surprising defeat in the prior game against Pantoja. Defense Force was one of the heavy favorites to go with the title, as Robin Hood, the current champions, are watching all the games they're going to be playing tomorrow. As B.A.Y.S Club tries to get out of Jong Holland here, it's going to be tough for them tonight, with Jong Holland playing at home and putting the necessary pressure. Of course, welcome again, St. Lucians watching us on the Caribbean Football Union YouTube channel, as Jong Holland takes on B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia. Jong Holland is giving little space of play, of course, as they keep hunting on and getting forcing Leonti to play the ball as they try to play off, but no chance. This pressure is gonna keep on going the whole night, of course. As Rosa is watching, and he's bringing it back to Solly. Solly back to Asha. Yeah, Holland is at least 5 months without routine play, since the local championship has not been playing for 5 months as they go. And right now is Gaspar. He's waiting. He has Dwayne Maria with him, and there's a goal. There's the goal. First goal by Rosa. We think it's Rosa that scored the goal. Here is the play right in front of the goal. And Rosa knocks it in, of course. This for the first goal in at least 11 minutes. So B.A.Y.S Club has to play. Nice goal by Jong Holland. Jong Holland won. Jong Holland won. This is the goal right here that you see it during the replay. Early goal at the 11 minutes. As B.A.Y.S Club tries to continue. It's going to be a hard night for them, of course. We are playing the 12th minute as we go along. B.A.Y.S Club, long play into the defensive end, comes out, keeper, knocked out by Brian. There's a hard entry, rejected by Gaspar. Welcome to the Stadion Ergilio Hato of Curaçao, as the St. Lucians take on the Jong Hollands. Jong Holland is the oldest playing football team in the Dutch Caribbean. I think even throughout the Caribbean maybe. They exist for 105 years. When the Catholic pastors introduced soccer to the island 105 years ago. As we play, Longville loses it with Rosa. As Terry makes his whistle. 1-0. Lennox Morris, the coach, an ex-international for Curaçao, is playing. Behind the ball. Played in the middle as B.A.Y.S Club tried to get hold of this game. Very attack by Nicolas. Brian has it. He's playing it with Gaspar. Gaspar plays back for Ashar. Ashar plays back for Gaspar as they open up with Brian. Bad pass. Very bad pass. Dangerous pass, actually. As we go by the 14th minute of play. B.A.Y.S Club trying to get the equalizer as their captain, Dwayne Baptiste, tries to get into the game. As Zenius Nicolas is leaving the ball. It looks like Leonti. Hard throw in. Headed away by Jong Holland. As Dwayne Maria kicks it long. Played back by Nick Longville. As Longville try. There's 2 Longvilles in the game. Gaspar from Jong Holland. He has it. He plays it back to his keeper. Bonifacio. Bonifacio gives a long kick into defensive end of B.A.Y.S Club. Long cross. Here by Roche. Roche goes in. He crosses this again. But kicked out as Rosa comes out and plays it for Brito. And Terry whistles free kick for B.A.Y.S Club. Slow start by B.A.Y.S Club. As Karim Mondesir is behind the ball. Long kick by Mondesir. Solly has it. He plays it for Gaspar. There you go. By Brito. And now it's Jones who's playing it, trying to find it. But Solly kicks it out. Comfortable play by Jong Holland. As Anthony Wilfred loses it. And Rosa also loses it as the ball goes back into the hands of Bonifacio. We are playing at the Stadion Ergilio Hato, capacity of 10,000, built in 1978. Long play. And there goes. He misses it. He misses it. Davidson Rosa. Easy goal. But then quick reaction of Remy Bonifacio. A long pass. Here we see Davidson Rosa. Davidson Rosa loses it with a bad touch. And then Remy Bonifacio, he loses it as Jorel Matilda Maturin comes to the ball. Great save. Fast reaction by the B.A.Y.S, FC B.A.Y.S goalkeeper. Empty goal by Davidson Rosa as everybody is asking what happened. As Jong Holland loses his second opportunity as the local playing club. B.A.Y.S Club is going to have a difficult night tonight, coming from a hard play from Eagles as Jones loses the ball. And then again, Jorel Maturin is there as they are trying to get out through their captain, Dwayne Baptiste. Hard play again as Ashar is trying to hold off as a long cross into the hands of Remy Bonifacio. Remy is putting the ball down. He has Solly with him. He plays it long in search of Gaspar. Gaspar trying to fight it off, but he loses it with Baptiste. Little ball possession of B.A.Y.S Club as Jong Holland dominates the first 20 minutes of the game as they are playing. Coming back with Asha Bernardes with Solly. Solly with Rosa. Rosa tips it. Nice play with Brito. Brito is fighting it off. He puts it into the hole, but bad pass. Go again against Jones. Jones try with Longville. I think it was Longville was the scorer. Longville was the scorer of the goal that the B.A.Y.S Club won the Eagles with. They are playing now against Curaçao, a much stronger team, Jong Holland. 3 to 4 times champion in a row. As the ball plays in the middle, long play here by Anthony Wilfred. Long cross dominated, then there goes the kick. It looked like it's a corner. As Bonifacio has it, he plays it long. Here we see the replay again. We can see the replay off. It's going off to a corner. This is the first corner of the game for FC B.A.Y.S Club. We're back in the game, of course, with Maria fighting it off, trying to get through the goal into the hands of Sherelle. Ergilio Hato Stadium in the nice neighborhood of Brivegat, our national stadium. Welcome to the Caribbean Football Union, established in 1978, of course. 31 football associations are members of the CFU, and we are right now showing you the game at the YouTube channel of the Caribbean Football Union, as Jong Holland is trying to get away here into a second goal. The CFU's motto is passion, purpose, and performance. Welcome St. Lucia to Curacao, and welcome Caribbean Football Union, and thank you for having us hosting this great tournament. 10 days of competition, 20 games in a knockout system. The team that loses goes out, and up to now, we did not have any opportunity of having penalties. As we go into the 22nd, it's Baptiste receiving the ball. As Zenius Nicolas tries to get away from Gaspar with no luck. S in the middle. Sherwanda Roche is trying to give instructions with Brito hanging into the midfield to get that fast pass, that breakthrough. As Karim Mondasir throws it again. Very long throw into the penalty area, defended by Jong Holland of Curacao. They're gonna have a corner kick. As Rashad Eugene a bit heavy, the players of B.A.Y.S Club, as we said in the game prior, but technically they are very, very good. As we see here, Anthony Wilfred is behind the ball. He's kicking it. There goes, rejected by Ashar, brought back into the game. Dangerous play in front of the goal of Jong Holland, as the ball hits into the body of a player, with Anthony Wilfred going back again at it. Jong Holland trying to get away with it, but Baptiste tries to kick it. As we go into the 29th minute, man down for Jong Holland. Not a very technical game, a bit erratic the first 29 minutes, as we see Elias Jones getting assistance. That's the result of encounter with Brian Anastasia at the beginning of the game, as Kent Solly walks over to Ashar and see who's down. It's not so serious. Here we see the replay, of course. A lot of action in front of the goal. Goal kick for Bonifacio of Jong Holland. As we go into the 25th minute of game, low technical game, as B.A.Y.S Club is trying to defend and not getting through. Sherwanda Roche playing for a guard. Here with Brian Anastasia fighting it off with Zenius Nicolas. As we go along, this game still not trying to settle down with a lot of high balls, little technical play, a lot of hunting, a lot of rough play, little football. As Rashid Eugene tries to put an obstacle for Asha, who plays it in the middle. Longville here kicks it. Solly has it. The ball is still not down. Still playing with Brito. They're trying to get the ball. Physically hard team. As Longville, Nicholas cross it over. Brian Anastasia has it. He tries to keep it. They kick it away again. Very physical game. Dominated here. And now Baptiste right in the middle into the hands of Bonifacia. Elias Jones tries to get it. After the goal, B.A.Y.S Football Club is starting to put pressure on Jong Holland here in the Stadion Ergilio Hato, National Stadium of Curaçao. As Jong Holland is trying to come down. Here is the replay again as we see the kickoff. Long pass. Here we go again as the game continues. In the middle of the field as Rosa tries to defend. Dominated here by Roja, by Pito. Long play. Rosa has it. Physically hard playing Longville. He's going in. He has another Longville on him. They cross it. No chance. As Dwayne Maria takes the ball, but B.A.Y.S Club is attacking Jong Holland with the ball going on the head of Remy Bonifacio. Goal kick by Remy Bonifacio. He is going long with the ball. As Karim Mondesir tries to take it away. Karim Mondesir, number 22. It's a central defender for B.A.Y.S Club. As Rick Leonti has changed, was substituted in the early minutes of the game. There we go, long pass. B.A.Y.S Club Solly is fighting it off with Elias Jones. Nick Longville wants to take it out, but they're asking him to let the ball down as we go into the Stadion Ergilio Hato of Curaçao. Dominated here. Long ball in the middle. As Solly comes out, he heads it off. Dominated. Rosa's trying to get it. He gets away from it. It's Rosa with it. Davidson Rosa. He gets into between. Hard entry here. Yellow card. Yellow card is given out. Hard entry on Rosa. Here you see the play. He gets in between both players. But there goes the hard play and he goes down, causing a yellow card. Rosa down. Davidson Rosa The man who almost made the second goal for Jong Holland. As Asha Bernardes is behind the ball, he can kick it in or he can try to get a header with a long cross as we go into the 30th minute of this game. With all the St. Lucians watching the game, you are in the beautiful neighborhood of Brivagat, Stadion Ergilio Hato. And the people are asking goal. Archer's there. There he goes. Into the hands of Jurel Maturin, the shortest keeper in the competition. The shortest keeper in the competition. As we continue with the game in the Stadion Ergilio Hato, playing 31 minutes. Not a very good technical game, as tactically both teams are trying with long passes, making it an unattractive game, as Maturin has it in his hands and he throws it long kick into the middle with Brian Anastasia trying to get it. He gets it. He has it. He plays it for Rosa. Rosa passes by. Fast play by Rosa. Again. Crossing. Great cross by Rosa. A bit fast. He's a bit fast for Kareem Mondesir in the middle. As now, Elias Jones is going with the ball. Davison Rose is down. He plays it for Solly. Solly has it for Gaspar. Gaspar plays it. Long play into the hands of Maturin as we play the 32nd minute of the game. St. Lucia against Curaçao. B.A.Y.S Club against Jong Holland. Rooms-Katholieke Sportvereniging. Jong Holland playing in gold uniform today. Their basic color is and fast pass again, but Mondesir has it. He plays it. He tries to get it to Jones. As Baptiste taken away here by Jones. He's going to try to have a fine long pass, but Ashar Bernardes has it. He has Gaspar. Curaçao, Jong Holland is trying to get out. You can see they are out of routine. About 6 months or 5 months without playing a game competition in Curaçao. As they go along with Brito. And Derry whistles again. There's a change. Early change of Jong Holland. Sol is going out. Sol is going out. And Dal comes in. Solly comes out for Dal.
Attention please, a substitution for the Jong Holland team in the 35th minute. Leaving the game, number 4, Kent Suli, and entering the game.
Another replay here, another attack, very hard to kick. And Maturin is not happy about it as Jong Holland goes into the right corner. Long cross here by Dal. Long cross here by Rosa. As we are trying to get into the 35th minute of play. Jong Holland completely out of rhythm. Not at the level that we are used to seeing this team play football in Curacao. So which gives actually B.A.Y.S Football Club quite a chance against the Curacao champions. Played in the middle. In the hands of Bonifacio. Down. Anastasia. He went to play center defense as Dal went into the midfield. Hard entry here on the part of, I think it's Peter Rocha did that entry as Mondesir walks to the ball. And now they put whole bandages around the chin of Elias Jones, as you can see. Mondesir behind the ball. Long cross by Mondesir. Skids off to a corner kick in favor of B.A.Y.S Football Club as we go into the 36th minute of play in the Hergilio Hato Stadium. Brought to you by the Caribbean Football Union. Anthony Wilfred is behind the ball. This is the second game in 2 days that B.A.Y.S Football Club is playing. There we go for a kick. Long cross. Headed out by Jong Holland. And there we go. Dominated here by Nicholas Longville as Derry whistles again in a very erratic game tonight in the Hergilio Hato. With the supporters, of course, going for Jong Holland. As we go along, it's Dal for Gaspar. Gaspar is playing it long. He has Brian Anastasia for Asha Bernardes. Long play as he likes to play it. Very long play here. As Pito Rocha loses the ball. Sherwendel Rocha throws it immediately in. As Jong Holland keeps trying. Dal, he touches it here. With Brito. Long pass in the deep. But as we said, Sherwendel Maturin, the smallest keeper in the competition. But he's very anticipative. That's why he's in the goal, as here we have a fight-off between Pantoflet and Anthony Wilfred. The Caribbean Football Union organizes this Caribbean Club Shield, with Robin Hood being the most successful team since 2018. They won the tournament twice, and last year, and here we go. By Rocha, cross. Maybe he had to kick it in and not cross it, of course. Sherwendel Rocha, here we go, he escapes, he goes, then he crosses it, but of course, kicked out by the B.A.Y.S defender. Almost. This is the third chance that Jong Holland is getting. And we go into the 40th minute, where Ashar is consulting with Daniel. And long cross by Ashar. Thank you also for the Caribbean Football Union for choosing Curacao to host this great tournament. It's the second time that we are hosting it. As Jong Holland is today playing in his first appearance in this Club Shield, while B.A.Y.S Club last Thursday in the opening of their first game, they won the Eagles of St. Martin, also in a erratic game. A physically strong team, as we see Dahl confronting Anthony Wilford. With the ball, Senius Nicolas, tall player. He plays it for Elias Jones, who now has his whole chin bandaged. Gaspar touches it for Rosa again. Rosa plays it for Dahl. Dahl. Long play by Jong Holland. Very long play by Jong Holland. I think they are. Jong Holland thinks that Mondesir is a bit heavy, Karim Mondesir. But that's not the case because he's a good defender. Dahl again in duel with Anthony Wilfred. They trying to get the game. As Asha comes out, he touches it. Very nice play into the midfield as Gaspar loses it. No, he gets it. He has Rocha with him. Rocha tries to get away. Could not. Change by Jong Holland as Solly, with an early change, had to get out for Dahl. And Brian Anastasia went to play center, with Dahl coming into defensive midfield. Again, Asha and Rosa, both of them at the corner. This time it's going to be Asha taking it. He's going to take it. He knows he's going to take it. There he goes. There he goes. Very nice kick. No chance. When B.A.Y.S Club headed it out again by Mondesir. Dominated here by Brito. As they play it back for their keeper. With Brian Anastasia playing now in the central defense. When Solly had to come out. And Bonifacio plays a long ball. As Derry whistles, free kick for Mondesir. Mondesir behind the ball. Long kick down the middle. Erratic game tonight in Ergilio Hato as both teams cannot hold the ball into the midfield. Playing a bit erratic as the throw out goes in and Rocha has it. He tries to kick it off for Dahl. Bad play. Possession of Jones. Jones gives it to Wilfred. Anastasia. To Remy Bonifacio. Dominated by Baptiste, the captain. He has on him Maria. And now it's Nick Longville. He kicks it long. But in the possessions of Maria. Maria with the ball. Trying to get through Rocha, Dahl, and Asha. Asha going to the attack. Into the middle. Great pass to Agar. Gaspar missed it. Great anticipation by Maturin. And now it's B.A.Y.S Club who's attacking. We go into the 44th minute of time. Let's see if we have any additional time. And there we go. Goal! Davidson Rosa. This time he made sure that Jurel Maturin could never get to that corner. The second goal of Jong Holland. As Davidson Rosa scores the second goal. Here's a replay as he goes towards the goal, puts it on his right foot, up to the north corner of the corner where Maturin could never get the goal. Jong Holland 2, B.A.Y.S Club 0, and St. Lucia has to do something about this, otherwise they're going to be flying home tomorrow. There's 2 more minutes additional time. to play. We have 2 minutes of additional time as the game continues, as erratic as it started, into the midfield with Nick Longville. And Rio Longville leaving the ball behind for Genius Nicolas. He's going to throw it in as Jong Holland gets the ball but loses it. He loses it as Dwaylen loses it. There we go again, there's a cross. Gaspar has it for Asha. Asha for Roche. Roche back for Gaspar, playing it long for Rosa. Rosa gets it. They escape. Again, it's Daniel Rosa. Very high kick with his left. Meters away from the goal. As Daniel Rosa gets the ball, we see in the replay. Daniel Rosa gets the ball, a good pass. High kick above the goal. There it goes as we continue with the game. Elias Jones loses the ball. And that's it for the first half of the game, when Jong Holland leads by 2-0. Before we go to commercials, we want to mention the partners: Macron, Marca Sports, Powerade, BLUU. Google it, you will find it. Flow Business Curacao. Thank you for the great internet connection so that we can bring this game to you. And thank you to the Federación Football Curacao on social media. Follow us on the CFU channel. Thank you, Caribbean Football Union, for choosing Curacao.
They say I can do anything, just not this. That I'm not cut out for the rough and tumble. That it's unladylike and people will call me a tomboy. They say this is a phase I must outgrow because there's no future here for me. They say many things. But I look at Stephanie Dale Lee Singh and Princess Brown, Akila Mullen, Wendy Renard, the Jamaica Reggae Girls, and the women on pitches across the Caribbean, on college campuses and wearing their national colors. Committed and proud. The exceptional ones, the journey women, and the ones who simply feel alive on the pitch. They can't place limitations on me, because right here is where I choose to be.
This is your captain.
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded!
It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
When is a game more than a game?
When it's life.
And that's what football is.
Life.
It's a pathway to good emotional, mental, and physical health. the opportunity to network, problem solve, build community, learn, and earn. Blaze paths.
It's patriotism and passion.
And it's a place for women and girls to go, where their drive and determination take them in all spheres. On the pitch, in the boardroom, as a match official, coach, manager, medic, journalist, everything. Without limitations, with gender-sensitive programming. Because we need to level the playing field with equitable allocation of all the resources. We need safety in facilities, in the personnel, in policies. No violence mentally, emotionally, or physically. And gender-sensitive programming.
Do we say fair allocation of resources?
We belong.
We belong.
We belong.
Break the barriers to women's and girls' participation in football. Ensure that the pitch is a safe space.
And the second half is about to start with Young Holland from Curacao leading 2-0 against B.A.Y.S. from St. Lucia.
Where are you doing? There's a sub. I told them. Go ahead.
Hey, guys, hey! Scarpi, Scarpi!
You put it there?
Dane! Scarpi! Ven! Scarpi! Scarpi, guys!
And we are back in the second half in the Stadion Ergilio Hato as we have changes already. Yes, yes. FC B.A.Y.S Club made a change. Out goes Karim Mondesir, the central defender. Of course, as we said, they have played a hard game. And in comes St. John. St. John number 12 has taken over Mondesir after he played bravely in the first game when they won the Eagles. But this is a hard tournament on the players, I must say, because of the short time of rest. But it's a great tournament. It's a Caribbean tournament, and it's a lovely tournament because it's been playing since 2018 into the Caribbean islands, which bring football much closer to the people. As we go out with FC B.A.Y.S Club trying to get an equalizer in this half, with Young Holland ahead 2-0 as the ball is played into the middle. As Timothy Derry from Trinidad decided that it's a free kick, and this is a very dangerous situation for B.A.Y.S Club. It was a hard play on George Brito. And it's going to be a free kick. And behind the ball is Daniel Rosa, Asha Bernardes, with Brito looking on. B.A.Y.S Club is doing the barrier. As Maturin, Asha goes right into the hands of Maturin. He takes it out quickly. Trying to play it for Nick Longville. Here. As Rio Longville is down. And Zenas Nicolas brings it out for the captain, Baptist. Here back, playing for Anthony Wilfred. He's trying to get it. Playing right now is Dwayne Maria. Maria plays it across. For Brian has Asha Bernardes with him. Long play as always by Asha, trying to get Gaspar in with no luck whatsoever because Michael James has it. He gets assistance as they kick it out into the midfield. Fought off here by Dal. Captain Dwayne Baptist leaves it as Michael James tries to get it to Thomas Fields, who came in for Leonti. As Holland plays into its defense defense part of the field. Playing the ball as Mariana has it. Brian has it. Brian Anastasia had it. And now he plays it for Asha Bernardes back to his keeper, Bonifacia. Asha comes out with it. Long play again as usual. Looking for Gaspar. There we go. And Asha is touching it back for his goalkeeper. As we go into the 47th minute into Stadion Ergilio Hato. We have a total of 8 games played tonight. This is the 8th game. Starting Thursday, we played Thursday, Friday, and today Saturday. As we go into the 3rd day of the Caribbean Football Union Club Field. Tournament established in 2018 as a long pass of Jong Holland, who goes out. And there goes fireworks. We're getting some fireworks there. This is as the game continues. It's Thomas Fields playing it for his keeper. Maturin throws it out in possession of Nicolas. As Anthony Wilfred loses it from Dahl, and Dahl plays it back in his defensive end to Ashar, always playing, having good passes, Ashar. And the CFU would also like to remind you about the CFU U14 Challenge Series established in 2018. It's the Challenge Series. After we played this Club Shield, we're traveling to Trinidad for the CFU Under 14 Challenge Series. It's a developmental competition that caters to boys and girls in alternating years. As Jong Holland is fighting it off here from B.A.Y.S Club. The competition provides total development, introducing players to international competition at the early age of 14. The Challenge Series also trains match officials in synergy with the CFU Next Generation Referee course. So it's a double header here for CFU, as Alvear has it. Rio Longville, he's going past Pantoflet, and he crosses it into the hands of Bonifacia. It's Rio Longville with a good cross at the 50th minute, with Jong Holland going slowly ahead. As Shervin Benjamin gives the last instruction to his team, with B.A.Y.S Club trying to get it away. Loss of ball here, as the top scorer, Davidson Rosa, takes the ball from Pantoflet, played in the middle by Gaspar. Here we go. Shiranda Rocha, hard kick by Shiranda Rocha. But again, it's Jarell Matias, hard kick by Shiranda Rocha. As Anthony Wilfred tries to get to the goal, we have to replay here. Shiranda Rocha throws a hard ball into the goal, but saved, of course, by Jarell Maturin. Great kick by Shiranda Rocha. Hard entry by Wilfred. They're still fighting it off. As Timothy Derry blows his whistle in favor of B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia. Elias Jones still in the game. He plays it back to the keeper, Sherelle Maturin, the smallest keeper, I think, that played, the shortest keeper that played in the Hergilio Hato. I'm not sure. He's quite sure. Here, attacking again, Genius Nicolas. He's trying to get into the middle. Lost the ball. Jones tries to get it. Hard kick by Jong Holland. And tomorrow we also invite you for the 4th day of competition as Wilfred Anthony tries to fight it off with Dal, at Asha tries to catch it. It's not. And it's Anthony Wilfred is going for the corner at the 43rd minute of the game. Lazy game, non-tactical, but they're fighting it off into this great tournament as Wilfred Anthony has it and kicked over the goal. Man down. It looks like Baptiste. No, it's not a captain. And here we see again a long kick over the goal as he tries to save it. And Genius Nicolas has to go to the midfield to get back in the game as the ball is played back into defensive end of Jong Holland with Brian Anastasia with the ball. He kicks it for Ashar Bernardes. Ashar Bernardes plays it long as usual, trying to find a break, but Pantoflet loses it with Michael James. As Pantoflet gives it to Michael James. But Jong Holland is closing down again on B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia. If St. Lucia loses, they will take the plane back home as a long throw-in. Rejected here by Maria. Ball again into the high. Dominated here by Longville. Ria Longville. Played again by Nick Longville this time as they try to fight it out. Gaspard plays it long again for Davidson Rosa, who's offside. Check out the anticipation of Ruel Maturin. Shurel Maturin, goalkeeper of B.A.Y.S Club, and we're into the 57th minute. 23 more minutes, 23 more cycles of 60 seconds. That's all what FC B.A.Y.S Club has in order to stay in this tournament, but it looks like it's going to be a bit difficult for them. They just came actually from a hard game from against the Martin Eagles, where they played in the Reginald Jean Francisca Stadium, and they're trying to get out here as Thomas Fields is telling them to take his time as we see, of course, this great tournament hosted by Curacao. Thank you very much, and a word of appreciation of all the CFU personnel here in Curacao. You are all doing a great job. Thank you very much for choosing us for being the host of this country, as Jong Holland is trying to keep His advantage of 2-0 as there's a rough play here where Anthony Wilfred goes down and Nick Longville is asking for a card. He's asking for a card. But Timothy Terry said no, out of the question. He makes his line. He tells Elias Jones, if you're ready to kick, you can kick the ball, but there's not going to be any cards here. As Shurendel Roche backs off, they all have to back off. Behind the ball is Rio Longville. He's going to take the shot with Zenius Nicolas waiting, Baptist waiting. Rick, and there it goes. Save by Remy Bonifacio. Saved by Remy Bonifacio. A long kick here. Very long kick we see in the replay. Very long kick by Rio Longville and saved by Remy Bonifacio on the edge of the goal. Anthony Wilfred behind the ball. As Servan Benjamin looks very worried because he has only 30 minutes more. Gaspar comes out, but taken away here by Thomas Fields. As Baptist has the ball, he plays it back for his defensive line. Michael James trying to get into the middle. Dominated here by Jones. No. Jong Holland of Curacao playing in its national stadium. Ahead 2-0 above B.A.Y.S Club from St. Lucia. Welcome St. Lucia to Curacao. We're glad to have you here as we see the bright colors of our flags reflecting into the seats of Ergilio Hato. Where you see those chairs shining yellow and blue. That's our national colors representing our national flag as Jong Holland is trying to go ahead with another goal, but no chance as Nick Longville takes it away. But right now again in the possession of Jong Holland as Maria tries to fight it off. Erratically in the penalty area of B.A.Y.S Club. As the ball goes by, Jones, no ball possession whatsoever by B.A.Y.S Club, and Jong Holland trying to survive in that erratic game shown by B.A.Y.S Club. That's another problem in Jong Holland. This team has 5 months without playing in the national championship, so they're also out of routine, which explains the erratic game actually. As Timothy Terry whistles again. We are going to the 62nd minute of the game, and it seems as if the boys from St. Lucia are hands on the hip. Hands on the hip as shown by Rashid Eugene. It's logical too because they only had 1 day of rest after a hard game against Eagles of St. Martin, where they won that game in the preliminary rounds to get into the more serious boys as they are facing Jong Holland right now, who's also not showing the greatest game they had in the last days. Ashar Bernardes dominating here, always long, looking for the true pass into the hands of Jorel Maturin, as we said. One of the shortest keepers we saw ever in this Ergilio Hato stadium. As a matter of fact, Ergilio Hato was a goalkeeper and a very tall one. So here we go, playing the 63 minute of this game. As Zenius Nicolas trying desperately. B.A.Y.S Club trying desperately as Wilfred Anthony Wilfred tries to get out of defense of Dal, but there he whistles. Ball in possession of Jong Holland of Curacao. This is Jong Holland's third presentation to the club field. First one was in 2019 when we hosted it. Actually, Jong Holland hosted it as a host team in the same stadium. All games were played. But then again came the COVID period. 2022 they participated, in 2023 they participated, where Robin Hood emerged victorious in both the Club Shield and the Caribbean Cup afterwards, which makes Robin Hood the most successful team in the history of this tournament, as Gaspar makes a long pass. But it's Thomas Fields who took the possession of Leonti and doing a good job actually. As we see some youngsters of Jong Holland making the warm-up, as Lennox Morris knows he has to play a lot of games. So, intent of Maria trying to get there. Maria tried to get there without any luck, as Michael James tried to get it out. Long kick again. Blocked by Ashar Bernardes, also an ex-international for Curacao. And again it's Senius Nicolas. He plays it for his captain Baptist. Blocked by Gaspar. Tried off by Brito. On the line now. It's a pass of Jones with no luck. Lennox Morris is calling he's looking. Jong Holland is playing. Actually, their third Club Shield, as we said. Team manager Stanley Gonet. The team is 105 years old. In the regular season that they played 5 months ago, they had 11 wins, 6 draws, and 1 loss. The Curacao has a playoff system with the first 6 teams making the first playoff, then the first 4 teams, then the 2 teams go for a playoff. And we were playing when the championship stopped. Standout players is Brian Anastasia, Daniel Rosa, and Ashar Bernardes. Eye out for Davidson Rosa. He's a power forward with a good instinct for positioning and goal scoring. As we saw today, he made 2 of them. And there's a change. Comes in the youngster, Junio Floranas. Junio Floranas is in the game as he go and he passes for Maria, where Rosa is blocked there by Thomas Fields. The ball is played.
Substitution for Jong Holland. Number 50 is leaving the game. George De Brito. And entering the game, number 21.
So George De Brito is out as Floranos goes in, and there's a whistle. A hard knock again. Oh no. It's Elias Jones was knocked down again. This time by Dal. Adelbert Dal had a knock, and it's Rosa. It's Elias Jones is down for the second time as Dal gets assistance. Here we go for the replay with a great confrontation between Elias Jones and Dal, and it's Jones going down and then Dal going down afterwards. Both players are down now after the confrontation, as Sherman Benjamin is going to make his change. He's discussing the tactics with two players because he has 22 more minutes as Dal walks off. Adelbert Dal. Y buong bini Corso na Stadiong Ergilio Hato naturalmente de hora de noche awe e prome partido di Jong Holland. Denk debut di Holland in Caribbean Club Shield. Sabe de 3 biako Holland tunga e torneo aqui na 2019. Nangong gedeng Stadiong Ergilio Hato despes na by 2022-2023. Sabe de 4 bia de facto. Según nos conteo na 2023 Robin Hood Sali campeón. That was a little papiamento. We gave it, of course, to the local supporters as Anthony Wilfred goes. He's trying to get in. He plays it long to the right side. Offside. As Brian Anastasia is raising hands. To Stephen Mayberry and asking Stephen Mayberry what is going on here. And now another change in the FC base. 2 changes coming in is Dupre and Octave. Octave and Dupre are coming in. Octave and Dupre are coming in as Elias Jones goes out with 20 minutes to play. It's a good thing that Jones is going out because he's running out of luck, I would say. As the game goes on, as Gaspar dominates here. As Roche is on the line. Lost the ball. And it's goal kick. Roche is saying he does not agree with it. Rosa saying they do not agree with it. But that's not what Timothy Derry decided. And the game goes on as everybody wants the game to go on. Mike Jones, James, hard entry here by Pantoflet. Long play into the hands of Bonifacia. Yes, I can imagine assistance here. As Pantoflet had a very hard entry. Aldrich Pantoflet. As Dwayne Maria is watching, they give an assistance here to Dupre. He just entered actually. Dupre just entered the game and he's done. He's down after very hard entry by Dwayne Maria. Dwaylon Maria. Winger for Jong Holland. Their traditional color is red, blue, and white. I think they're going to be playing into the next game. They're going to be playing in that uniform. As they play today in their gold uniform. Back to Bonifacia. Bonifacia there with Brian Anastasia. Long play by Bonifacia, trying to get hold of Pito Rocha. Lazy game, untechnical game, erratic game actually, as we notice that Holland is completely out of range, as Rio Longville is thinking what to do with the ball, while Davidson Rosa. Holland wants to be recognized as a leading club known for its commitment to excellence, as they say in their write-out, Cross, and Bonifacio has it out. Nice header by Nicolas. But Bonifacio was on time as the ball goes into corner. Yeah, here comes a nice header in the replay by Nicolas. And Bonifacio takes it out right at the right moment. Almost a goal there. Nice header. Again. Knocked out by Ashar Bernardes. As Baptiste raises his hand, he leaves it for Nicolas. Nicolas throws it in. He crosses it over. Pantoflet is down. He got a kick in his face. As we say, the mission of Young Holland is to inspire and to unite our community through the power of soccer. We are dedicated to developing talent. They do. They are from the, right now they are home placed in the neighborhood called Mundo Novo. But originally, the team moved a lot these last years from another neighborhood called the Savan. After that, they went to Mundo Novo in Zakito. They want to be engaging fans and promoting teamwork, integrity. And they do want to win the Club Shield. The closest they've been is in the quarterfinals 2019 when we played in Curacao. It's a hard entry here. And Baptiste and everybody saying what's going on here. As Timothy Terry puts down the ball for Pantoflet to go kick. Number 3, lateral defense of Young Holland, Pantoflet. He's leaving it behind for Asha. Pantoflet is going the line. When Dupre makes a hard entrance back on Pantoflet. Winning the Caribbean Football Union Club Shield would be coronation of all hard work of all players and leaders of the organization. Young Holland is a very professional team in Curacao, organized, well organized, and they have one of the best local head coaches. As we go for Gaspar, goes back here in the penalty area of B.A.Y.S Club. Gaspar knocks it back and a cross by Shurendal Rocha stays off corner. And we're playing the 76th minute of the game here in the Ergilio Hato Stadium. Thank you very much, Caribbean Football Union, for bringing this tournament to Curacao and bringing your partners also to Curacao, as we have Macron, Marca Sports, as the cross goes over by Arsha. And we continue with Powerade with the app BLUU from our friend Carrayo Flow Business Curacao for setting up this beautiful wide internet so that we can enjoy all the plays of the Caribbean Football Union Club Shield Tournament. And follow us on the Caribbean Football Union on social media as we go by a pass by Bonifacio. Yes, Curacao. Bong binikursaw na Caribbean Football Caribense. Esa kita torneo di Caribbean Club Shield established na 2018. And here we have the replay again of the game going. Both teams trying, of course, to score. Rechazo, as we call it. Sí, viniendo back na pavimento sa kita Caribbean Football Club Shield. Established na 2018. Ito organizado biya pa Caribbean Football Union. Antes estaba ta CONCACAF. Kutaba ta organize, pero Caribbean Football Union pa onde Jean Francisco, por cierto, ta vice-presidente ainda. Atuma é anfitrião, para anfitrião de torneio tremendo que caminha 20 times de Caribe bini para competir 10 dias largo. E há um favorito na caia for. Caminha nos tahanha. É ganador de finalista na Copa de Caribe, acabando by campeonato de CONCACAF na Sigicana. That was a little explanation for our local population empapiamento as hard entries characterizes again as the young man Floranus is making his debut in the club shield. Dal plays it long, trying to get Rocha. Rocha's there. He chops it. And goal! Nice play by Rocha. Nice chop. That makes it 3-0. There you go. He was looking for it. He was looking for it. And he finally got it. And there you see, he chops it on his right hand. He kicks it right into the right corner. He was looking at goal by Rocha. Great kick. Pito Rocha, we call him. Yes, Rocha. He was looking at, he was searching for that goal for a long time. As we see, that makes it quite impossible. My fans from St. Lucia, we were glad to have you here. There's a change going on, and coming in right now is Willie. Willie would be coming in. Willie comes in, and Anthony Wilfred is out. Anthony Wilfred is out as Willie goes in as the play continues with 10 minutes to go and almost impossible for St. Lucians to get this 3-goal disadvantage into a tie game as they fight it out with Baptiste trying to find, of course, Longville. Seniors Nicolas also trying. And now Lennox Morris is going to send his young team. He knows he has to play more games. So he has a couple of juniors in the team. So he's going to send them out and rest his players because this is a tournament you need to rest. You need to rest very much. There's they will be facing long play ahead as they dominated. As Dal had a great game, Dal. He played well. Pantoflet made a hard entry on the youngster Octave. And here we see the replay again of this hard entry as Dal enters hard into Octave that brings him down with his right knee. 3 changes from Jong Holland. How can we keep this up? Uriel Moak is coming in. Adriel Maria is coming in. As Rio Longville tries to get the cross, and also Antonio Upia. All 3 young players as walking out as Maria is going out. Enters Smoke, Maria, another Maria, and Moke and Upia. Cross here. Longville has it. He goes on the sideline. He tries to get it. So it's a corner, it's a goal kick as the youngster Adriel Maria made his first play in the Caribbean Club Shield. There we go on the left hand side, defended by Jong Holland, played by Upia. Upia's fighting the ball. He has it. He tries to get out, but hard play here. Welcome to the Caribbean football, Upia. As they go, the youngster has it again. And there goes Dahl. Moak has it. And the youngsters are showing B.A.Y.S club that they can kick the ball. As Uriel Moak is staying into the forward line and now coming back to face. Long play here, lost by Nick Longville. As Octave made a long play here. As we go into the final minutes of the game. Seven more minutes. Jean Gaspar is out for Jong Holland. As Ria Longville is getting ready for the corner kick. At the 84th minute, it's a high kick. And headed away by Rosa. And Davidson Rosa tries to get it. Yes. As the ball is played high. And Timothy Derry blows his whistle. And tension, there's only one man kicking the ball tonight for B.A.Y.S club, and that's Rio Longville. He's gonna cross it again. They want to get that goal. Highs a nice cross into the hands of Bonifacio. No luck today with the headers by B.A.Y.S club. As Bonifacio watches, he knows what he's doing. He looks up, hand pass, wide. Of course, to Rosa, to Floranos. Floranos loses the ball. As Nicolas loses the ball to Rosa again. Erratic game, that's all what we can do and say tonight. But then again, playing against B.A.Y.S club, who keeps on running behind the ball, it's going to be difficult to control it when there's a clash here between Moak and Floranos is pushing Baptist away, these youngsters. Look at them. Another one passing by is Maria. Lennox Morris is making a wise decision in bringing the youngsters in because he knows the next game might be against Arnett Gardens. We don't know what the result is on that side. Another heavy team, so it's going to be, oh, hard entry here. Hard entry here. It looks like on Peter Rocha. As Ashar Bernardes goes behind the ball. Into the 86th minute with 4 remaining. With 4 minutes remaining, Jong Holland again in the middle. Corner kick. Corner kick at the 87th minute. Danky Corso, patunto ko no sa Aweriba YouTube channel, the Caribbean Football Union. And we see here the replay into the corner play here. Nice cross that went into the corner. We are standby for the corner kick. As Sherwin Benjamin is still giving instructions. Touched here by Ashar. And he's trying to find a youngster as Roja break through here. As Rio Longville goes. Only one defender is Brian Anastasia. And he saves it. Brian saves it. He saves it again. Good defending by Brian. And now comes Rosa as Brian has it. Very good defending. They lose the ball again. As Octave tries to cross it into the hands of Remy Boniface. He has all the time because we're going into the 88th minute. We are going into the 88th minute and the final minutes of this game as Jong Holland has a 3-0 advantage. Nice play here. Great play by Upia. He's still fighting it off. Nice in the middle. Wow. Hard entry here. By St. John. Here we see the hard entry again by St. John on the youngster Upia. Very hard entry. And also dangerous play here. Very hard entry. As we go. We go for a dangerous free kick at the 89th minute. Tiro peligrosísimo delante arco defende para el pequeño Shurel Maturin. As you go by St. Lucia, we will teach you. Before saying goodbye to you, we will teach a bit Papiamento. We hope this game turns into a friendship between Curacao and St. Lucia. Because I think we're going to be meeting each other again into the World Cup qualifying. And here's the kick by Rosa. I think we're going to be seeing it. I think the national selection of St. Lucia is going to be playing in the Ergilio Hato. Oh, there's a long play here by Octave. He's searching. There you go. And now it's Willie who's trying to get it. There was a bit of rumble there. Fist throwing when one of the base players threw a fist towards the player of Jong Holland. As I was saying, it's a farewell to St. Lucia. Thank you for being here. And if we're going to be meeting, I think we are in the same pool as the CONCACAF qualifying. Long cross by base club. Here by Rosa, the young Floranos has it. He goes in the middle for Upia, dangerous young player. But Baptiste has it. There's a strong entry again. As we go. We're playing in the final minutes. Let's see what the additional time is saying. As James and Longville are trying to get it out. St. Lucia's heading back home tomorrow. It's almost impossible to tie this game. And we still don't have the additional time. No additional time showing. Trying to get additional time here. We passed the 90 minutes. We have 4 minutes of additional time, of which 2 more to go. Game is getting rough here. 2 more minutes as Jong Holland is leading 3-0 in the first appearance of the 2024 Caribbean Club Shield. As we go to the long pass, Roche is passing again. There you go. They got him. They tried to bring him down. He's getting out of it. He's crossing it. Taken away here. The youngster Antonio Pia, he tried to kick it in. Nice play by Roger again. As we go. For the long play into the hands of Benjamin. Remy Bonifacio. Last minute of play. Stadion Ergilio Hato. Long kick outside the field. And Timothy Derry is taking a look at his watch to see how much longer this game is going to go on. And there goes the final blow, final whistle.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was the final whistle by referee Timothy Derry. And the winner of this match, Jong Holland.
Holland wins the match 3-0 as we go into the field for interviews.
Thank you for your attendance. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you for coming to the CFU Jong match. That's the joke at Ergilio Hato. And safe drive home.
They say I can do anything, just not this. That I'm not cut out for the rough and tumble. That it's unladylike and people will call me a tomboy. They say this is a phase I must outgrow because there's no future here for me. They say many things. But I look at Stephanie Dale Lee Singh and Princess Brown, Akila Mullen, Wendy Renard, the Jamaica Reggae Girls, and the women on pitches across the Caribbean, on college campuses and wearing their national colors. Committed and proud. The exceptional ones. The journey women and the ones who simply feel alive on the pitch. They can't place limitations on me, because right here is where I choose to be.
It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
When is a game more than a game?
When it's life.
And that's what football is.
Life.
It's a pathway to good emotional, mental, and physical health. The opportunity to network, problem solve, build community, learn, and earn. Blaze paths.
It's patriotism and passion.
And it's a place for women and girls to go, where their drive and determination take them in all spheres. On the pitch, in the boardroom, as a match official, coach, manager, medic, journalist, everything. Without limitations, with gender-sensitive programming. Because we need to level the playing field with equitable allocation of all the resources. We need safety in facilities, in the personnel, in policies. No violence mentally, emotionally, or physically. And gender-sensitive programming.
Did we say fair allocation of resources?
We belong.
We belong. We belong.
Break the barriers to women's and girls' participation in football. Ensure that the pitch is a safe space.
Lennox Moritz, essa aqui tá, ja, segundo me die três clubfield, al die quater. Bom, afverwacht resultado af, bo afverwacht een week mais fácil.
Mi afverwacht een week dat bij bira duro. Nós assim tá que wega anteira. Então mas explique gai não que se nós vai riba físico gai na que nós não tá gana não, porque futebol inglês tá gewoon hobby física. Então espero mas explique não duidelijk, mi na momento que bola é bala bij. Na momento que eu posicionar bom lá que bala vai nada vai ter problema por então, me quer dentro para mitar, nós mostra sei, nós se hobby bom. Então já a trobe de 2 mitar, lilo se botin na praticamente 2 anos sim uma bala bom par wega, o ritmo de wega bom não tem. Então já botar minha reta bem back se canos, então de 2 mitar me tá contento toco, já nossa queda compacto, nossa queda ante hobby bom, então já na bira apenas peligroso, me tá querer com 2 tiros riba gol. Então, me está contente, nossa vante bom, nossa tenele bom, para mim tá, nossa assim logo nós temos assim, se uma vez chegar aí também, vamos só para fazer para mim tá, vega 2, 3 nada, então já não assim logo nós temos assim, tenho bis assim nós temos que slor do com afwerking, nós tem alguma oportunidade fico para encarar gol, então já se não passa, pero já nós contente toch, com uitslag.
Maar mirabas een paar cambio de honger dan maar Robin. Dat spar, dus decisão da para bosaku da torneio de knockout cubo 5, cubo te queda eu vega duro.
Sim, não, me te quero que nós temos algum talento grande, nós temos Geninho Floranes que abinse que nós aqui, me te quero e vai virar uma atração grande para futebol, gai de 6 anos, nós temos Arturo Villanueva também tá tem 17 anos, então já ali logo tenho que não sentir sabor também para o nível. Então para mira também que aqui não é futebol inteiramente outro, então já não subi, me dou contente que não subi bom, então já não saca cara também.
Bom, danke, até a próxima vez.
Sim, danke.
Shervan Benjamin, today you had a harder game, but did the game against St. Martin have any influence on the physical performance of your players today?
Definitely, because I mean we played 90 minutes just about 48 hours ago, and then to come in to play against a team of such quality, I mean it's always difficult. We picked up so many injuries in the previous game and had to send on players even being injured. So of course it's very difficult with the squad already being so thin. I mean you're only allowed 20 members on your squad, and then to play games every 48 hours, it's very, very difficult.
It was a tough game today. What did you learn from it for the next time, knowing that you're going to have to be playing more games?
Well, for us, now that we know the format of the tournament and understand that we will be playing every 48 hours, I mean, preparation will definitely be key, and trying to avoid injuries early on, of course. But this is football, and the game goes on.
Okay, what's the experience you had now for your team in this tournament?
We had a pretty good experience. We come from the small island of St. Lucia, and of course, football back home is not very different from here. But we enjoyed being here. It was such a challenge to get here in itself. We had definitely a lot of difficulty to get here, but we came and we represented, and I hope that we made our people back home proud, and we'll try our best to be back next year.
I'm sure you made them proud. So thank you for being here, and I think the Caribbean Football Union is very proud of having you here, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We go into the highlights, of course, of this great game of B.A.Y.S Club against Jong Holland of Curacao. Yeah, a lot of attacking by the part, and here Maturin is explaining and asking, but still the attacks were constantly by the part of Jong Holland. As we go, and here it goes, there goes the first goal, of course, by Davidson Rosa, who tried to get it in. Again here, he tried to, and he missed it actually to make Jong Holland go to the second goal. But as the game continues, B.A.Y.S Club didn't take it as easy as they kept on trying with a lot of crossovers and headers, but had no luck whatsoever in getting that ball behind the net. As we go by, again, this play, this hard play. Especially Jones had bandages, and here the long shot on the goal defended by Raymond Bonifacio. Ashar here takes it long into the hands of Maturin. Of course, again Maturin is there. He's always there actually. As we go again, the cross saved by hard kick again. As they go along the game, the game had a lot of hard entry actually, with B.A.Y.S Club trying each time to get the equalizer. Brave play, brave football, and there we go. Cross and missed again by Jong Holland. Jong Holland played a erratic game, but still came out lucky. And here Gaspar, again good intervention by Maturin, and there you go, goal on the right hand side, the Davidson Rosa for his second score of the night. As Jong Holland kept on attacking here by Rosa again. This is Davidson Rosa. Long kick by Daniel Rosa. Great goal defending by Jurel Maturin. Short, but good keeping. that kept a lot of goals. His goal save from Jong Holland, but he couldn't hold all of them. As we go, here again, attack by Jong Holland. Jong Holland had several tries. Long play here, saved by Remy Bonifacio. Another attack into the midfield as Jong Holland tries to keep it in. Hard entry here by Dahl. Hard entry here by Dahl on Elias Jones. B.A.Y.S Club had to do all the changes. As Shervin Benjamin told us in the interview, he only had 48 hours of rest, as we see his players constantly on the pitch. Saved again by Remy Benjamin. Remy Bonifacio. As we go, nice try again by Jong Holland. And finally, it's going to be another hard kick by Jong Holland. Here is the goal. He kicks it right in. He's been looking for it, Rocha. And she scores it, Pito Rocha. And celebrating the 3-0. Great goal by Rocha. Hard entry again by Dahl. Longville is trying, and this is the change where Jong Holland tries to put in his younger players. Of course, it's a knockout tournament. Nice kick again by Jong Holland as we go, and celebrating their victory. And now they're gonna have to face Arnett Gardens from Jamaica.